Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris here from the Rush Sports Network, and I'm not going to give you a UFC video right now. Today we're going to be talking about the English Premier League, or soccer for you Americans and Canadians. So, this is my Barclays 2012-2013 English Premier League preview. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to give you who I think is going to be the top four teams, and then I think who are the teams that I think may be relegated. Alright, so let's get started. In first place, I have Manchester City. They're very, very, very good team. They won it last year, of course, and I'm going to pick them to defend that title. They have Joe Hart as the goalie. He's a pretty darn good goalkeeper. They have Vincent Kompany, Yolo Toure, Micah Richards, Gail Clichy. They've got a lot of decent defensemen too. You've got as far as midfield, you've got like Maynard, James Milner, Yaya Toure, Samir Nasri, Adam Johnson, David Silva, Nigel de Jong, and then at forward they're very good attackers. We've got Sergio Aguero. He scored 23 goals last year. We've got Mario Balotelli, who played for the Italian team in Euro 2012, and you've got Eden Dzeko, who's another striker. We've also got Carlos Tevez. He didn't do so well last year, but I think he'll have a bounce back year. And I think Man City's going to defend their title. Next, in second place, I'm gonna put Chelsea in second place. As far as I think Chelsea will finish a close second behind Manchester City. Of course, their goalkeeper is Petr Cech. I think he's from Poland, actually. I'm not quite sure about that. Don't quote me on that. As far as defensemen, they've got Lampard. No, not Lampard. They got Ashley Cole. He's very good. John Terry's pretty good. David Luiz is also pretty good. Gary Cahill. And then at midfield, you've got Miralles, you've got Frank Lampard, you've got Oscar. Oscar is a new contribution from Oscar. They just signed him. They also brought Eden Hazard. In from, I think it was Loche Lille, or one of the. They got him from the French league, one of the French leagues. And then at forward, you've got Drogba left. Drogba is very capable goal scorer, but he left to go to the I think he's in Korean league or the Japanese league, some team there. You've got Fernando Torres, you've got Juan Mata, you've got of course you've got Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard actually played for Loche Lille in the French league, if I'm correct. And he's Belgian. He's pretty good. So I think the difference between mainly the difference between Manchester City and Chelsea, the difference between those guys is because Chelsea recently lost Drogba, they don't really have the offensive firepower that I think Manchester City has, and they also don't have the depth as far as defensively. So yeah, that's why I think Manchester City will finish ahead of Chelsea, just by a little bit, but still. Manchester United, of course, is another team to watch out for. I have them third, behind Manchester City and behind Chelsea. Goalkeeper is De Gea, I think. Pretty sure. Sir Alex Ferguson is the coach, obviously. They recently signed David De Gea is the goalkeeper. They recently signed Robin van Persie. who from Arsenal, who is the leading goal scorer for in the entire Premier League with 30 goals. He's going to help Wayne Rooney, who is second place in goals last year with 27. That's a very dangerous combination, I guess. I'm not sure how Sir Alex Ferguson will play those guys. Either way, it should be fun to watch, of course. Then on defense, you've got Patrice Evra, Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic, Michael Keane, Phil Jones, Raphael. A pretty decent defensive team. They're also pretty injury prone. Rio Ferdinand and Nemanja Vidic especially injury prone, and some of them are old. As far as midfielders, you've got Ryan Giggs, of course. He's he's really old. I think he's like 39. He just came out of retirement. You've got Nani. I really like Nani. He's very skilled. You've got Danny Welbeck. Welbeck is pretty good. Antonio Valencia, Tom Cleverley, and then forward you've got Rudy and Van Persie and Machida and Bebe and William Keane. I can see them third behind Chelsea and Manchester City. What they really need to do, instead of spending all that money for Van Persie, they should have went out and got another decent defenseman, or another decent like center defenseman, maybe center defending midfielder, maybe. I'm not really sure. That's what they need to make stronger. Anyway, in fourth place I have Arsenal. I can see them being fourth. They're pretty darn good team. I just watched the Arsenal game actually really today, where they tied Sunderland. That was very I don't know, it was pretty boring because Sunderland just played a lot of defense all the time. Of course, their defense, they've got Bakary Sagna. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing all of these names right. You got Bakary Sagna, you got Kieran Gibbs, you got Andre Santos, Daniel Boateng. There's a lot of guys that they have on defense. And then in midfield, you've got Mikel Arteta, Abu Dhabi, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, really good young player. And some forwards, you've got Olivier Giroud. They recently got him from the French league. He's pretty darn good. They got him from Montpellier. Who else do they have? They lost Robin Van Persie, of course. They got Lucas Podolski. They got Gervinho. Lucas Podolski is, of course, an acquiring from the German league, FC Cologne. And their manager is, of course, Arsene Wenger. I really like him as a manager. He always knows how to scout the best players and bring in the best players. As far as who will lose this year, I think, who will get relegated. I think maybe in Norwich, West Bromwich, maybe. There's only 3 teams get relegated, so I could see those 3 teams maybe, Norwich, QPR, maybe not, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure who will get relegated. Either way, this has been my English Premier League preview for the entire season. So my top 4 were Man City, then Chelsea at number 2, then Man United at number 3, and then Arsenal at number 4. So like the video, comment the video if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment on who your top 4 is. And I'm going to get back to watching the Premier League. So thanks, and have a nice day.